Let's have a closer look at those front pages, starting with the Telegraph, Paul.
Yeah, Russia flooding the West with migrants. This is an interesting story. This is quite new to me. I don't know if it's new to you, but Russia is using a private militia to control and weaponise immigration into Europe, the Telegraph can reveal. And the idea is by controlling, this is via Africa, by the way, by controlling immigration into Europe, you can control the outcome of democracy, votes, you know, because obviously diversity is our strength, so the more diversity you get in...
So you can strengthen certain areas by sending lots of migrants there, is that...
Yeah, I'm a bit facetious. Sorry. But there is a lot more to this, because this is quite tactical. He seems to have quite a bit of control over a number of the routes through Africa into Europe.
Well, and he's been doing this for years. I mean, this is a new way he's doing it. So the Wagner mercenaries in Africa are basically moving migrants around and bringing them up to, to the migrant channels, but previously he's done it with when he went into Syria to destabilise Syria. He knew that would send a wave of refugees, millions of refugees, up to Europe and destabilise Europe. He's also been flying people from the Middle East and Africa, putting adverts up saying, we'll fly you to Belarus, or we'll fly you to St. Petersburg for free and then bus you to the border, and then you can have a great time in Europe. So Poland, Lithuania, Finland have had to build extremely strong border fences that Donald Trump would be very proud of.
The more I hear about this Putin chap, the less I like him. Wasn't it better in the old days when it was just like messing with Facebook ads? That was the last time he tried to impact an election over here. Like, there were some Facebook ads that not everyone saw. So it was kind of, he could send a message to you. Some sort of Cambridge Analytica thing. Oh, that was terrible. And now this is what we're getting. It's interesting, though, that I imagine one of the ways to skew an election is to send migrants to an area, and then you can probably expect more of a right-wing outcome because people get angry. So are we just playing into Putin's plot right now?
Oh,
so calm down. It's really good.
I mean, some of it doesn't make sense, does it? Because, once you get into a country, the first thing you don't do is get on the electoral roll and start looking at the candidates who to vote for.
It's not to swing the people aren't actually voting. Although part of the reason that left-wing politicians are so pro-open borders is that they believe that once those people are in the country and are able to vote, they will vote for...
Well, they'll vote for the people that allowed them in, won't they? That's the idea.
Yeah, the Labour Party admitted that they wanted to rub the right's nose in it and tilt the electoral landscape in their favour. But, I mean, Steve, are you surprised that the dissident right in the West, in the UK, and in, obviously, Republicans, MAGA Republicans in the States, are so pro-Putin?
So when
he's doing this to Western Europe and to the UK?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose I can understand a little bit of why America cares not that much about what's happening in Europe. They are very much thinking, you deal with your own problem. But it's unbelievable, isn't it, that somehow it's flipped. In the old days, to be a proper American would be to hate those there Ruskies. And now, if you don't like them, you're the best version of what right-wing America has. The world's gone crazy.
And also, with regards to woke culture, gender ideology, critical race theory, there's a theory that the Soviet Union seeded that in Western universities. So we've got Russia to blame for everything that the right is supposedly against. And yet the right seem to love Putin for some reason. I don't get it. Anyway.